Hi, I'm going to discuss right now about the chapter 1 of thesis writing. So chapter 1 talks about the study. What is the study all about? So in chapter 1, you are going to prove the relevance and timeliness of the study. So when you say relevance, is your study important? So how this study help you and to others? So is this study of yours is applicable at the present time? So it talks about timeliness. Timeliness is about is it the topic you choose or the research you choose is trending or napapanahon ba siya? O kaya the study is something beneficial at the current situation or it will help in the future. So, you need to consider those things. So, chapter 1, napapaloob yun. Importansya at saka importansya o kaya relevance and timeliness or napapanahon ba yung study natin. So, in chapter 1, we have 5 parts of it. And first part of it is introduction, or somehow we call that one background of the study. So, background of the study, you need to discuss certain things, introduction of the study. So, most likely it is comprises of 2 or more pages. 2 pages is enough. So, before you can make it in your own language, but somehow right now you can cite sources or references in your introduction. So, in introductions, there are 4 questions that you are going to answer for you to make your introduction. So, to make it easier, ito yung magiging basihan mo or guide mo in making introduction. The first one, you discuss what is the problem. So, ano ba yung problema? I-discuss mo yung problema. And from that problem, you're going to answer on what do you want to study or what do you want to research about the problem. Ano yung gusto mong pag-aralan? Ano yung gusto mong istudihan sa problema? So, what particular part of the problem you want to study? So, you discuss that one. And then, you discuss why it is important to study or to conduct the research. So, you discuss on that introduction of yours, why it is important to conduct the research. And then lastly, the 4th questions that you're going to answer is that why you choose that research. Bakit yun ang pinili mo? You need to explain to the reader why you choose that problem. So again, in part 1, which is the introduction, there are 4 questions that will be a guide of you in making introduction. First is, what is the problem? Second, what do you want to research or what do you want to study about the problem? And the third one is, why it is important to conduct the research. And last one, why you choose the problem or why you choose that research. So those are the 4 guiding questions in making introduction. Okay, the second part of chapter 1 is statement of the problem. So, statement of the problem, ito yung mga tanong na magiging basihan mo in deriving an answer on your research. So, in other words, that are the questions that will lead to the ultimate goal of your research. So, usually, statement of the problem comprises of 3 to 4 questions. And those 4 questions or those 3 to 4 questions will help you in answering the problem or the research. Okay? And the third part of in chapter 1 is significance of the study. So, significance of the study, you are going to list down who will benefit on the study or on the research. So, sino yung benepisyo sa research na ikakandak mo. So, usually, you can list down 3 to 5 beneficiaries. Listing them down, you need to explain how they will benefit from the study as well. So, you explain how they will benefit the study. And the 4th part is scope and delimitation. So, in scope and delimitation, you are going to write down the boundaries of your study. Boundary means the limitation So, scope and delimitation, ano yung scope, ano yung boundaries, hanggang saan, ano yung pag-aaralan mo, sino yung pag-aaralan mo, saan mo gagawin yung pag-aaral, and kailan, what particular period of time is the study all about. So, 2021, yun. Saan? Butuan City. Crime statistics of murder. Ayun. So, you're going to make boundaries. You're going to set the limitation. So, you explain that one in the scope and delimitation nga part. And the last but not the least is the definition of terms. So, in definition of terms, you will just list down those terminologies you usually use in making your manuscript. So, ilalagay mo dun, magle-list down ka ng mga terms, mga definition of terms, terminology, and then you define it. So, in defining the terminology, you can define it based on the dictionary, or you can do an operational description or definition. Operational means you describe or you define the term based on how it is being used. So, again, the 5 parts of chapter 1 are, first is introduction, second part is statement of the problem, third is significance of the study, fourth is scope and delimitation, and the last is definition of terms. So, again, I would like to reiterate that those are the parts that you're going to do. So, after watching this one, you need to make your chapter 1. And after 1 hour, you need to submit that one. And you present that one in the class. Thank you and God bless.